So, a while back, one of my godchildren told me that they had a test on the periodic table of elements. She also said that one element that she'd never get wrong is iron. It not dawning on me, of course, I asked why. To which she said, because you're emotionally strong, and you're Fee, and Fee is iron. So, I'm Iron Fee. I'm Iron Woman. Hear me roar. What's in a name? What's in a name? I have been asked a few times where Fee came from, why I call myself Fee, what started Fee, all of that stuff. And actually, for a while there, a couple of people that were just on YouTube only didn't know what my actual full name was. It's Felicia, just in case anybody's wondering. Why I like Fee? It's easy. It's easy. It can't be mispronounced and it can't be misspelled. Because the deal with my full name is you're never going to find it on a Coke bottle. That will never happen. I see conversations with people on Facebook saying, "Oh, I can't find my name on a Coke bottle," and I just want to reply, "Really, really, come back and talk to me when your name is Felicia," because that will never happen. Not to say that I don't like my name. I do like my name. At one point in time, actually, I have to admit I didn't like my name until I learned better where my name came from. I knew all along that it was named after my father. My father's name was Felice. Everyone called him Phil. But what I didn't know is that the part of our family that is still in Italy, there's a lot of Felices over there, over the generations and whatnot. So the name definitely has meaning, and it does mean happiness, so that's always a good thing. Always looking for happiness. You know, you would think that my name would, like, magnetize happiness to me, right? It doesn't work that way. It just in case you're wondering, it doesn't work that way. But the only bad part about having an uncommon name is when you're a child. Oh my gosh. I think my name is a little bit more common now, but when I was a kid, I never had to worry about another Felicia being in my class. However, what I did have to worry about was people mispronouncing it, misspelling it. That's gotten better over the years because, like I said, I think it's become more common. But wow, for a while there, people could not spell my name to save their soul. And actually, I do have to say there are some people that I work with that I've worked with for years now that still can't spell my name, even though it pops up properly, in the emails within our company. They still can't spell my name. I just kind of laugh that off now. As for pronunciation, I think this really is the main reason why I have resorted to Fee, which I do like. It's not resorting, it's not settling. I like Fee, I do. It's my preference. It's what I like being called. Because the mispronunciations drive me crazy. I think the most common one is Felicia or Felicia. Or yeah, it's stupid, I know, but when it's not supposed to be pronounced that way, it just, every now and then it gets on your last nerve. And when you are a kid, and, kids are cruel. When you're in grammar school, kids can be cruel. So they'd hear Felicia, and all they'd hear is leash, and then that would lead to dog, and yeah, we'll just stop there. The real name, or the properly pronounced name, unfortunately, Felicia, all they would hear is flea at the beginning, and of course that kind of went off onto its own story that we'll stay away from. So now that I'm an adult, I didn't get the nickname Fee for a really long time. That kind of it first appeared about 13 years ago because my mother-in-law actually started it. She started calling me Fee. And for the longest time, it was just my husband's family that would call me Fee. And then somebody that I worked with said it one day, and they were like, "You mind me calling you that?" I'm like, "No, I don't mind at all. Where did it come from, if you don't mind me asking? Where did you come up with that?" And apparently there was some, like, cable show I can't even remember what it is called. I know it's one that's not in existence anymore, but anyhow, there was a character on it called Fiona. I remember that, and the character's nickname was Fee, so Fiona, Felicia, I guess that's not too far off. So that's where they came up with that. And that kind of took off at work, so now everybody at work calls me Fee. And then at that point, I just started using it. And of course, I put it on YouTube, and then eventually I took my full name off of Facebook and put Fee on so that it would kind of match this channel. And now it's just Fee is just everywhere. It's just everywhere. But I will say it hasn't solved all of my problems. There was one person that I used to work with that's no longer there. They'd hear Fee, and then they'd say Fifi, and of course my response to that would be no, it's just one Fee. Fifi is, a poodle that does cute tricks to amuse you. I'm not a poodle, so just one Fee. And they would laugh. And after I said that a couple of times, I think they realized I wasn't joking around. And then there still is the occasional person that will just shorten my name to Flea, not realizing what they're saying. And I'll point it out and say, no, a flea is a blood-sucking parasite. That is not me. And they'll go, oh, I didn't mean that. And yeah, so Fee. I is Fee. So that's where that came from. I was asked that a few times. I thought I'd just ramble about that on the next bit. And actually, this was a little longer than a bit, but I like to ramble. That's why I made this series. So that's it. That's my ramblings for the day. And if you ever see a Coke with properly spelled Felicia, Felicia, I take a picture. I would love to see it. Really, I would. And you can't Photoshop it because I can do that. That doesn't count. No cheating. All right, bye.